As the U.S. Supreme Court weighs whether cities can ban the homeless from sleeping outside, today Dallas council members heard about plans to try to increase housing for the homeless. Fox 4's Lori Brown live in Dallas with that. Lori.
First, the case that went before the U.S. Supreme Court Monday is considered one of the most significant cases on homelessness in decades. Some courts found that it is unconstitutional to fine and arrest homeless people in encampments if there is no space available in shelters.
When the homeless are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back!
Hundreds of advocates for the homeless gathered outside the Supreme Court Monday. Dallas, like many cities, has struggled to deal with homeless encampments. Officials clean up one site only to have another site pop up down the street. In Grants Pass, Oregon, the city began issuing $295 fines for sleeping outside as tents sprung up in the city's public parks. The U.S. Supreme Court intervened to decide if the policy amounts to cruel and unusual punishment. Justice Sonia Sotomayor asked, where do we put them if every city, every village, every town lacks compassion and passes a law identical to this? Where are they supposed to sleep? Are they supposed to kill themselves not sleeping? Justice Brett Kavanaugh questioned if ticketing people for camping would help the problem if there are no shelter beds. But he also raised concerns about federal courts micromanaging policy. These issues illustrate the problem in many states across party lines of managing encampments. In Dallas Tuesday, the focus turned to creating more housing through a program called All Inside.
Our ultimate goal is to ensure what we do here, we're creating a developer-friendly environment. We want to make sure that we ameliorate all barriers to affordable housing.
City Councilman Kara Mendelson encouraged the federal partnership to focus on more single-family housing for the homeless.
My district's 65% multifamily, and I don't think it's healthy to have that high of a level. It's also the #1 location of crime in our city is multifamily housing.
Councilman Chad West was concerned about a lack of specifics, which is significant when considering building and property costs.
When can we get that from you that says, you know, we need 20,000 more units of X, we need 10,000 more single-family homes in the city at this price point? When can we expect to get that from staff?
It is very difficult to obtain that kind of data because our market constantly changes.
But if we're not working towards a set of data that we've adopted as a city, we're just spinning our wheels.
Homelessness is at a record high in the United States at 650,000 people. The Supreme Court is expected to decide the encampment case by the end of June. Clarice.
Lori Brown live outside of Dallas City Hall. Thank you.